Hey y'all, it's me again, Valerie, and welcome back to my yarn room. Yay! Alright, before we get started, I would like to invite anybody who has not already to hit that word subscribe. It'll be right there. When you do, give the videos a thumbs up, share them if you can, and leave me a comment. And I do believe that I was able to reply to each comment that was left last week while I was extremely ill. If not, I apologize. I tried. Alright. Do y'all see this beautiful pattern right here? Now, this is the corner to corner. And you're thinking, well, that don't look like the corner to corner, but it does look like the corner to corner. That's because it's worked in a straight line, back and forth, back and forth. And I'm going to teach you how to do that. Yeah. Alright, so let's get started. It's a one row repeat. And the only things that you need to know to do this is a slip knot, a chain, a slip stitch, and a double crochet. That's it. And it's really easy. Now, we're going to start with the foundation row, which is going to be different. After the foundation row, that's when just the one row repeat, back and forth. Alright, let's get started. I got my yarn right here. Let me move that out of the way. I like working at my desk because I actually have more room. Now, I did this pattern a couple of different times before I got it right. Alright, let's start with a slip knot. Okay, let me find a crochet hook. I don't have one at my desk. Hold on just a second. Okay, I'm back. Now, this pattern can be done with any yarn and any hook. If you want to do this with a super bulky, chunky, whatever you want to call it, number 7, you can. If you want to do this pattern with a number 1 thread yarn, you can. All I recommend is using a hook that equals the size of yarn that you use. Okay, I am using a 4 worsted weight, and it is a big twist value in the color soft purple. And the hook I'm using is a Boy J 5.75 millimeter. And this hook set I got at Walmart. There was multiples in the set, and it come in a little pouch. Okay, so what you do to start is you chain 4. Okay, then you yarn over, and you go down here, and I like working in the back bump. I don't know about anybody else. In that first chain that you made, so you skip 3 and go into that first one that you made, put a double crochet, and then go into the same one and put 2 more double crochets. Now, you have one square of the corner to corner stitch, which is 3 double crochets and a chain 3. Okay, now that's the only one where you're going to chain 4. On your foundation row, you want to chain 5. Okay, the reason why is because if you don't have that one chain right there in order to skip it, pretty much, it's going to start curling on you because it's going to be too tight. And what you do is you skip the first 3, you yarn over, and I like using the bumps on the back. So you count 1, 2, 3, 4. And you go into that 4th bump. Because see, we're skipping that 5th one right there. Because like I said, if you don't, it gets too tight on you. And you work 3 double crochets. Sorry, had to pull up some yarn. Okay, now we've got 2 squares of the corner to corner in a straight line. Now, you want to chain 5. Yarn over, and you go 1, 2, 3, 4. Because we're skipping that one right there. And you put 3 double crochets. I apologize if I'm sniffly and stuff like that because, well, I'm still sick, but oh my goodness, am I better. Okay, now I'm only going to do 3. But what you do is you keep going doing this exact same pattern until you get it as long as you want it. Alright, then what you do is I chain 1 and I turn. Now, I'm going to skip that one right there. That first one where I did that chain, and I'm going to go over here to the second one. Because that chain 1 kind of puts the gap right there. It, well, fills in the gap right there. Then I'm going to go to the next one, and I'm going to slip stitch. Sorry, I slip stitched in that one. Okay. Then I'm going to go right here into this chain 3 space. And I'm going to slip stitch. Okay, now this is where your repeat starts. Right here. Where you did them slip stitches. Okay, you chain 3. That gives you something to work in when you come back. Then you go right here into the chain 3 from the previous row. And you're going to do 3 double crochets. One more. Okay, now that starts your corner to corner. Then you take this one right here. And it should be just laying flat like that. And you want to go right here into the chain 3 space of that square. Or triangle, whatever you want to call it. And you want to slip stitch. And then you go chain 3. Because that gives you a foundation right there to work on for the next row. And you want to put 3 doubles right there in the chain 3 space from the previous row. Okay? You with me so far? I hope so. Alright, then you want to go here to this triangle, square, whatever you want to call it. And that chain 3 space right there, you want to go into it, pull up your yarn, and slip stitch. And then chain 3. And that's going to be the repeat for the whole entire pattern right there. And then go right there in that chain 3 and put 3 double crochets. Oh, let me pull up some more yarn. Alright, that's row 2, which is the repeat of the whole pattern. Alright, so we're going to chain 1 and we're going to turn. We're going to get that tail out the way. Alright, now that chain 1, I don't like to go right back in that first one to do a slip stitch. So I'm going to go right here in that middle one. And I'm just going to do a slip stitch. And then I'm going to go right here into the next one. And I'm going to do a slip stitch. Okay, now all that does is box it in. But it also gets you up here to this chain 3 space from the previous row. So we go into the chain 3 space and do a slip stitch. And then we're going to chain 3. And we're going to put 3 doubles right there around that chain 3 space from the previous row. See? And then we're right here. So we go right here into the chain 3 of the next one and do a slip stitch. And then chain 3 and put 3 doubles right there. And then we slip stitch right here into this one and do the same thing. And that's all it is, over and over and over. The same thing. And here it is. Needed to get my swatch. And that's what it ends up like. Because right here, I have my foundation row. And remember, you start your foundation row with a chain 4 and go into the first chain you make and do your 3 doubles. And every one after that, you chain 5 and go into the 4th one from the hook and put your 3 doubles. Because otherwise, like I said, I've done it before. And you'll see this one curls. And it don't just curl. It curls pretty bad. Because this one, when I was playing around with the yarn, I didn't chain 5 in between my foundation ones and leave one chain. I only chained 4. And went into the 4th one from the hook. But this one is laying flat. Because in between them, I chained 5. And I went into the 4th one from the hook. And put my 3 doubles. So, play with your yarn. Yeah, get a hook, get some yarn, and just play with it. Because that's how new patterns are invented. But see, that one curls real bad. But that one chain space makes all the difference. Alright, y'all. That's going to be all for today. And I will meet y'all back here in the next one for another grand adventure. Right here in valsyarnroom. Now, I truly do love each and every single one of y'all to pieces. There wouldn't be no point in me being here if it wasn't for y'all. Alright, so, I ain't gonna keep y'all no longer. Y'all do something nice for somebody. even if it's just a smile. All right. I'll see y'all in the next one. Get your crochet on. Bye, y'all.